What's going on with you guys? The TheCaliEffect, king of games here. And today, I'm going to be going over one of the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh collections you will see in your life. So without further ado, let's hop on in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this collection is just so vast. I mean, look at this B-roll. It is huge. I have to separate it into three parts. There are the cards that I specifically use for myself, and then there are the cards that I just have, and then there are the cards that I use for trade and sell purposes. This collection is so huge, I'm not going to be going over every single thing, but I will show you all of the cards that I have, worth well more than $10,000. Let's start off by talking about some of the deck cores that I have, as I have just about every competitive deck core in existence. Opening up, you guys are going to see full-powered, or not full-powered, all of the Magical Musketeer cards. These are actually European. I've gotten them, you won't believe it, from Europe, ladies and gentlemen. No, I got it from a guy who got it from Europe, but I tend to have just about every deck core in its max rarity, mainly because, and I'm not trying to stun on anybody, I don't like having low rarity cards, especially if I can get it at the highest. When I grew up and I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, I always wanted to have certain cards, or you guys know that feeling where you always want a card, but you just can't get it, and it's like in the back of your mind, like you want it, you want it. Well, now that I have the opportunity to get the specific card, I got the specific card in the rarity I desired. As I go through these binders, you guys are going to see quite a few holes. I have to put the blame on me. I'm the type of guy that sometimes I'll make a deck and it'll sit there for a little too long, meaning that it'll probably get mixed up with my other stuff. But I have a couple of boxes to help me separate that. A complete max rarity Red Eyes core. This I actually even never started to build. It was a Demise core. And then a complete Luna Light core. So moving on, we have just about everything that you could imagine. But I'm actually going to be answering, I apologize, some questions that Sabrina is going to be asking throughout the duration of this video. Moving on to the next binder, I think I can go ahead and put it like this. It looks pretty focused, so let's go ahead and get into it. So again, some of these cores are missing cards. They're in a box where I put cards that are supposed to be mine at. But yeah, let's just go over all this cool stuff. A full rarity. I really wanted this deck to be good, but it wasn't. Counter Fairy. And then max rarity Worms. These were actually good at some point in time.
So what's your favorite deck of all time?
My favorite deck of all time. Oh man, can I use the dad joke still? Nah. Nah. That's a hard one because I have so many favorite decks. I love ABC, I love Fire Fist, I love Shaddoll. You can't get me to pick one because I love Thunder Dragon. I really like Thunder Dragon. I like Orcus. I don't really play an instrument, but I like them all. I like the instrument deck. I don't know. I can't pick a singular favorite deck. There's so many good decks out there. That's what Subterra's before I move Subterra somewhere else.
Split it up in like 3 or 4 binders?
It's split up in another binder right now.
Okay. So, what are your favorite, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies?
Yeah.
Okay, I welcome off-base questions. Hold on, I might have to focus this really quick and it's not letting me focus. So my hobbies?
Yes.
My hobbies, I like to play football, as most people should already know by now. I love Overwatch. It is probably my favorite game of all time. I like to write music. Some good friends of mine got me back into writing fan fictions. I love to work out. I mean, people should already know that by now. Ironically, people ask me, like, you know, what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, I make YouTube videos. They immediately think it's for working out. And then I get them, like, completely left. I'm like, nah, I make Yu-Gi-Oh card videos. And they're like...
It's kind of weird.
it's like it's a straight left. Like it literally comes left field from that one. So I'll give them that.
Okay, I see you like the Saints.
Why? Yeah. So I went to this school called Locke High School in Watts, California, and I was always big on football, but I never really was big on football. So obviously Locke High School is the Saints. So I'm sitting there at a Thanksgiving with my sister. I love my sister. And we're watching football, and it's the Saints playing. And I see Deuce McAllister just plow through 11 million defenders. This is max rarity Gravekeepers, Ulti Commandant, Super Spies. And ever since then, I've been a Saints fan. I love Aaron Brooks too. Like I love Aaron Brooks. I was upset when Drew Brees came and Aaron Brooks left, that's weird.
So wait, you're actually from California?
I'm from California. I'm from Watts, California. I mean, no, people ask the dumbest questions ever. Like, I mean, I guess somebody not from California would try to be from California, but I was born in Panama, California. I was raised in Watts, East LA, Long Beach. You know, if you guys don't know where those parts are, then don't worry about it.
So you were born in where?
Watts. Or where I was born? Panama. Pomona, Paramount. I was born. It don't matter.
Paramount.
I ain't spent no time there. Paramount. How do you know? Paramount, Panama.
So why Yu-Gi-Oh?
Why did I start playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
I used to be a huge artist. Like, huge. Like, I loved art. Something that I can still, what's it?
As a speed up?
Speed it up? Yeah.
Yeah, give me time.
I was really big into art. And, I saw Celtic Guardian get summoned. And I'm like, oh my god, Celtic Guardian, that looks like a fire card, let me draw it. Then I see Hitatsumi Giant, I'm like, whoa, what's going on there? And then I see the Blue Eyes White Dragon for the first time in my life. I got a pen and paper, the pen probably just falls out of my hand. I'm like, what is going on? What is this cool card game? And I remember I used to be huge into Pokemon as well. You know, when kids down the street, you always ask, hey, you want to play this, play this? So I was walking down the street. This was in East LA. I remember this day specifically. And I was like, hey, you got Pokemon cards? I'm trying to beat some people with my Ninetales. And then they was like, nah. I was like, what do you mean nah? Everybody has Pokemon cards. You're probably a Beyblade guy. He's like, you have Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I was like, those cards exist? And ever since then, I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh card player.
So why not Pokemon?
I love Pokemon. I actually do.
Like the game?
I like the game, the card game. I'll get really hyped in the beginning. As you guys can see, this is all max rarity photons with the photon orbitals, you know, the orchestrated return, secret rare. I have super rares, everything. But the card game, I get really excited about. Mm-hmm. I had full art ends. My deck that I played was Blastoise Keldo. I was big into it, but I get big into it for like a week and then I quit. Because, like, it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I mean?
Well, how was Yu-Gi-Oh! Able to keep your attention like this whole time, though? I
love the artwork. I really like the artwork. Friends are huge. You guys, if it weren't for you guys, I probably wouldn't be playing. So yeah, those three combination. Zephyr is one of my favorite decks because it combines 4 archetypes that I like a lot, but unfortunately, it sucks.
What is your favorite archetype?
We already told you. I don't know, man. Look, man. I love Necrons. I love Shadows. I love. I mean, yeah, it is around Christmas. Ho ho ho.
No, you're late. We're not gonna.
I'm hella late.
We're not gonna go.
This is actually one of my favorite pendulum decks, and nobody likes it. And I used to love Magic Specters when they came out.
So, what's your favorite color?
Burgundy.
Are you sure?
Scarlet. I like black. I like golds. I like a lot of colors.
Oh.
Well, don't call me a color whore.
You didn't even know what you
like. I'm not trying to sound all basic, like, and bland, but I do like a lot of things, and I'm okay with liking a lot of things.
I mean, isn't everybody okay with liking a lot of things?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the girls be asking me, what kind of girls you like? Was it born female? Then you have a potential for me to be attracted to you. I ain't got no type. You got a big booty, you got a small booty. I like them all. We're off track.
Wow.
But yeah, one of my favorite brands to actually use is Ultimate Guard. As you guys can see, a lot of my stuff is in Ultimate Guard. I love the Quadro. When it first came out, there's max rarity heroes. My third ulti alias is in my ulti binder. I'll show you guys later. But
So what was your idea behind the YouTube channel? Like, why did you switch to that?
I could not give you a straightforward answer to that. I had a YouTube channel before this one, and just kind of, we kind of got out of it. It was me and my boys.
Oh, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Too?
Yeah, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. So, like, and then I had a dance channel. I can't dance.
A dance, yes. Yeah, so
I had a dance channel.
Let us see this. Let's see how the TheCaliEffect dances.
Oh, so this is the DDD deck I always say trash. Let's just move on. Switching to the next subject. Max Rarity Tellers. This is one of my favorite decks. I remember picking this deck up. It was amazing. The depths, I think, were 15s for like a day, and then they shot up to 25s, and they kept going up. Wow. So, yeah. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Fun. So how long have you been growing your locks?
Ooh, Yang Zings is easily one of my favorite decks. I want to say about 5 years, but Yang Zings is another one of my favorite decks, and I didn't even mention him. I wanted to play this deck so bad, and there was actually some pretty cool locks with this deck. Master Rule 5 like makes them playable,
cool
but they're still not good.
You said pretty cool locks.
Pretty cool locks. I love Ritual Beast too. See, like I love Ritual Beast. Free ulti Hawk. Seriously, I love Ritual Beast. This is one of my favorite decks too. And it's not because it's Lolly Girls. I just like the strategy.
So how do you feel about Master Rule 5?
I think it exists. See, more of my favorite decks. I love Inferno. Max Rarity Inferno.
So let's get this straight. So all the decks you have are your favorite decks?
Almost. There's some decks in there I have because it's... Yeah, well, these decks are trash. Like, Cosmo will never be good, but everybody likes Star Wars. If you don't like Star Wars, I don't know what planet you're from.
Star Wars is amazing.
Like, either you're in two categories. You like Star Wars or you haven't seen Star Wars. So
you like Lord of the Rings?
No.
Whoa.
I don't dislike Lord of the Rings. I just don't
That
like
was pretty dark.
It's not Star Wars.
I can feel it. So what are your top 10 anime?
See, I love True Draco, by the way. This is, I just can't, I love it. Like, the art of a lot of these cards are just amazing. I can't give you a top 10 anime.
Why?
Because I'll do that, like, video for Patreons or something like that. That's a lot of work. Like, it takes me, sit down and think about
it.
I give you my top 3.
You enjoy to watch?
Yu Yu Hakusho, that's a classic. Everybody know about that one. Death Note, that's a classic. Fullmetal Alchemist, that's a classic. You know, and a lot of
Are you
ones.
Considering both Full Metal?
Yeah, I mean, I feel a lot of people like, oh, I don't like it because you don't. No, all of them are good. I love Earth Burning Abyss. Gallus is actually one of my favorite cards, and you guys are gonna hear favorite a lot in this video apparently. So
what does favorite mean to you?
I like it. Come on now.
I like
it. Like, I would date. No,
I don't think you should use favorite as your word, you know. I don't think you're using it the right way.
You don't think I'm using it the right way? Fair. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I can't just like a lot of things. This is max rarity zombies. This took me like forever and a day to get. I had the Mizuki since they came out. The Zombie Masters is what took me forever. There's a story about Plague Sweater I don't like to talk about anymore, but there's a story, and that has nothing to do with me. But I have Ultimate Rare first Plague Sweaters, and Shoten Donji actually took me a long time too. Then we have Shiranui's, more zombie stuff. Actually, I'm a big fan of zombies. The only unfortunate thing about zombies are me being a fan of a strategy. Just because I'm a fan of it doesn't mean I'm gonna play it. Like, I'm a realist. If it isn't good, I'll just admit it isn't good and, you know, stop there. I got these invocations from a really good friend of mine, and I appreciate him for that. I hate it that he got me Italian ones. I prefer English cards over everything, but they've grown on me. I like them. But that's it for the deck cores. Now I think we can move into the spell binder. All right, guys, I completely lied. We're not going to go over spells. We're actually going to go over engine binders. This is a binder of every plausible engine that is in a Yu-Gi-Oh card game. As you guys can see, I like to pull out the deck core. Then, if there's any applicable engines, I pull out the engines, and then I address it with monster spells and traps. So yeah, here we go. If anybody ever wanted to know what was my crazy thought process of deck building, that is a piece of it. So we have the Dragon Engine, which could be just damn well a deck by now. My boy actually has my 3rd Sephir on the way. I really love Omni Dragon Brotar as well. There's just so many awesome cards in here. I have, like, again, these big holes, like, I have them in other places. Wow, I just realized I did not show them all the deck cores.
Where's the other one?
I have to give them a B-roll of all of the other, you know, the deck cores in boxes.
Oh, yeah.
I completely forgot about that, guys.
There's some goat and some other ones.
Yeah, I gotta, well, the thing is, I have so many decks, I just gotta find them. These are Champion Pack Moonfire Blossoms. I cried when they got reprinted as super rares and Fusion Enforcers, and then I kept crying because they kept getting reprinted as super rares. So, yeah.
What rarity do you have now?
I still have the super rares from the Champion Pack, which I think they're 50s. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, you don't like the way those ones look or something?
No, well, it's not that. It's just that they were 100 before the reprint.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like...
Gotcha, I see.
Yeah, it's like, but, and it's the problem, they keep reprinting it in super rare. That's my biggest beef. Like, they stopped reprinting it in super rare. They made it in secret. Make it in ultra. Make it in something. But, like, they're like, nah, we're going to ruin the secondary value of this specific card. Like, come on now, bro.
So, does your family play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't have any family.
You're dark, dude. Is your favorite color black?
I'm dark. Well, no shit. No.
Wow, we were not going there. We were not going to go there.
It was a pain to pick up Ultimate Rare Chaos Emperors. I've had a couple of these Dark Arm Dragons since 2008, so about 12 years old. I remember some guy wanted to trade me Cyber Dragon for his dad. Like, he had a dad. I was like, what do you want for the dad? He goes through it. He picks out the 10 Cyber Dragon. I'm like, are you sure? You don't want anything else? He's like, nah, man, this is good. I'm like, and again, this is before I was a tuber, so don't be like, you're. No. This is before I was a tuber or anything. It was just cool. Cyber Dragon for Dark Arm Dragon. That's pretty good.
Why don't you vend anymore?
How do you know I don't vend?
You said so.
I don't vend anymore. So like, it's a huge reason behind it. Like, it could be for an entirely like different video, like a story, but to make it short, I have no reason anymore. I might start again. I have like zero reason anymore. I do dislike the stigma that comes with it. They're like, oh, you're always trying to rip people off. Look, my nigga, I have cash. You have cards. These binders are over $10,000 worth of cards. Easy. But at the end of the day, can I walk this to the bank and pay for my mortgage? No. Can I go to the booty club and throw these out and get some attention? No. People need money, and people don't understand no matter how much cards or how much your card is worth, it's only worth to what someone will pay. So if I am giving you instant cash for a percentage of the card's value, you ain't gotta come to me, but if you need money, then I'm there.
I guess that does make sense. From the last wolf pack, he wants to know, why are you such a bitch, Callie?
Because I raw dogged your mom. That's easy, bro. I mean, damn, son.
Whoa. How old is your son now?
Yeah, I mean, I raw dogged his mom.
So are you doing the same thing your dad did to you?
No. Anyways, Ultimate Rare Cosmic Cyclones. I need to get Ultimate Rare Twin Twisters. I'm like hella lagging OTS 12. I need to get the Ultimate Rare Grin Modules, the Ultimate Rare Twins, the Ultimate Rare Solemns, and 2 more Ultimate Rare Leviers. So yeah. But other than that, we have Ultimate Rare Desires, Ultimate Rare Dualities. Can't wait for Ultimate Rare Extravagances. That's going to take like 2 years. Upstart Goblins are super rare. This is one of my favorite cards of all time. Forbidden Chalice is it just looks cool to me. I don't know.
Alright, so if you have the option to take 3 cards off the ban list, what will they be? They don't have to be the same.
Ancient Fairy Dragon, Nightmare Goblin, Sky Striker Mecha 100 Drones.
Why?
ABC, boys. ABC. Got him. I'll be so bad, I'll play ABC Thunder Dragon. I did it before in the Yu-Gi-Oh game and it worked.
So what, you gonna play Yubel next?
No. I'm gonna leave that to Yubel Mastery. I am going to leave that to Yubel Mastery easy.
Wow.
Yeah, my collection is. I mean, I know what you guys are like. Dang, Callie, how you get all these cards? Smart investments. Seriously,
Yeah,
very.
how long has it taken you to accumulate all of this?
Ooh, so I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since like 2002. I quit, and like.
You actually quit, like had no cards type quit, or you just like?
I mean, you never quit having no type of cards.
Hey, there's some people out there that quit.
Well, I quit like in the GOAT format, and then I had to quit when I moved to Jarberview.
Okay.
I had to move when like my last year, and I had to quit when I moved to my last year of high school because there was like no Yu-Gi-Oh. But other than that, you could say that I've been playing like since 2010. Just say that, you know what I mean? I've been playing for 10 years, been collecting for 10 years. This is 10 years, actually over 10 years, because that Dark Arm Dragon was 2008. So this is a good amount. There's like 12, 13 years of straight collecting, you know what I mean? And not getting rid of your stuff. This is what you get, guys. This is what you're like, oh, this deck is bad. I'm going to get rid of it. This is what happens when you don't do that. And you start to make sound investments. And a lot of these cards are built off of, buy these cards before they skyrocket in price. Look, y'all think that I'm doing it for videos? No, I'm helping you, G. Like, this is how I got this. I waited till cards skyrocketed in price, and then I flipped them for the cards that I actually wanted.
So that's what you would tell somebody. That's how you would explain it to somebody that wants to, like...
Make an empire like me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sound investments, becoming a Patreon for the TheCaliEffect. No, but seriously, sound investments. if you want to have a lot of stuff, you obviously have to keep that lot of stuff. Like, that's pretty basic. And just knowing when to hold and knowing when to move. Like, it's stock markets. It's really simple stock markets.
Wow.
So this is the fusion binder. Whoa, I found the third tiara in the video. Remember? We found 2 additional ultimate tiaras in the, I found, and this actually is, none of these cards are from that video. Like, I just had a stack full of cards just sitting in the side. I'll go ahead and link the video. And
the one you found on your couch.
Yeah, not on my couch, but yeah, I just found like what in my entire collection. That video was really fun. I wonder how many Red Eyes Fusions I can find in my collection, because I did get a case of that set.
So you get cases, you buy cases, or?
For a point in time, I did used to get cases. There was also a time where a couple of friends would get cases, and I would get all their like super rares, commons, and then the cards that I needed. I always made it a point. I love commons, so like I would always make it a point to get bulk of case commons. I still to this day try to do it because I just love them so much.
So you like trash cards?
Yeah. Ironically, but the difference between me and bad players is I'm a bad player too. But the difference between me and bad players, I'm not a bad player, but I like saying that to make y'all feel better, because players like getting off to another tangent. People say that how do we know CaliEffect's good? You don't have to know. You know what I mean? Like that's my job. First of all, my job isn't even to be good. My job is to give you guys content that you can enjoy, content that can make you better. If you can take my information and put it in practice and become more successful, then obviously I know what I'm doing. But we're not going to get past that, or we're going to get past that. The original question was, oh, I got to show my Ghost Rares, by the way, too. I'm sidetracking. Ghost Rares starters, boys. I got 2. One first and one, both unlimited. Sad panda. Anyways, could have sworn I had a first. What was the original question?
Wow.
I went on a complete tangent and forgot the original question. They're going to be like, CaliEffect, you didn't answer the question.
Dang, I don't remember. What was the tangent about?
It was about people not thinking that I'm good. But I said it was because I was good. But I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the original question.
You have to stop smoking.
You got to stop putting me on tangents. That's the really big thing. Discord will ask me the exact same question. I'll be able to respond. If you guys go to Discord and the question gets asked, I will be able to respond to it. This is the XC binder.
Yeah,
this is a huge collection. If you guys literally any card that has ever been somewhat relevant or just cards that I like, I have, and typically is of the max highest rarity. So yeah, I'm still trying to remember, but I can't.
I'm trying to remember too now because I can't remember.
Oh well.
It's about me that I remember.
Yeah, we gotta play Spiral versus Pendulum too for a Battle of the Gods. I don't know when that's gonna come up, but you know it is what it is.
Hey, do you play basketball?
No, I suck at basketball. No, I'm the best at basketball actually. I just can't shoot.
Hold on.
Hey, you put me around some shooters, bro. Too strong. I can play O, I can play D, I can drive, I can dunk. If it's not a standard rim, it gotta be like a little lower, I can dunk. Because without, like if it's standard, I can grab the rim, but not with the ball. I can't. I don't know why, I just can't. All right, guys, so we do have the links binder right here. This is where all my link cards are at. Oh man, this is pretty much all the links.
That's a lot of links.
That's a lot of links, bro. You trying to link up?
Like, what, they 3 years, 4 years old?
2017. 3. I want to say 2016 is the end of Master Rule 3. And 2017 is the beginning of Master Rule 4. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you guys will correct me if I am. So yeah, this is just a lot of links. You trying to link up?
For sure. What's your favorite spellground?
Man, you guys see my Spellground collection. My Spellground game is on point. I gotta say the Scarlet one. I have a lot that I like, but I have to say the Scarlet one and the Murloc one. Murloc, I have the Murloc one too. So I
like that pink one.
The pink one, the breast cancer awareness one. That's the one I call breast cancer awareness. I don't think it is.
It's nice.
Yeah, I do got my Spellground game. I used to have Spellgrounds when they came out. My biggest regret, I didn't buy the Catalina Spellground. That's the blue on blue. It looked ugly when they first did it. This is the cover page, obviously. And then when I saw it in person, I was like, bruh, come on, G, I gotta have that now. And I've never seen it in person, like, ever again. So
how much are spellgrounds now? They still come out like that, like they used to. Like,
I don't know if they're like the same price. I know the last time I checked on those cats, they were $120, and that's a lot to be spending on a mat that I'll never use, like for anything other than like. And I already got like mats galore, so it was like yeah, I don't need that. I didn't even get that's not even like the rubber mats that I have. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
Hey, you collect those too?
Some of them, yeah. I like some of them. I don't use any of them, I think, but I like some of them.
Unless you just use them whenever.
Yeah, these are side deck cards. These last two binders with the hand traps and whatnot. This is what I use for potential side deck cards, or cards that are, you know, currently being side decked in the meta. But yeah, that's these prohibitions are supers. I got them from my boys at Morilla. There were some guys that traded these off of me. I got to trade off of them. I do not regret. Ultimate Rare Necro Rallies have quite a few of those. Just waiting for the right time for them to skyrocket in price. Oh, who calling me?
Justin.
All right, cool. I'll get back to him.
I told you to turn your phone on silent.
I did turn my phone on silent.
You're right. You are absolutely correct.
You're the one that messing with it, G. This is just cool cards. So like Surfing Night Dragon from Spell Ruler, Crystal Dragon LOB. I used to have the Magic Ruler Surfing Night Dragon, but you know, Trihorn Dragon, Zoa's Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is Magic Ruler. Yeah, this is Magic Ruler First Edition Blue Eyes White Dragon. Gate Guardian. We also have Cosmic Queen from the McDonald's pack, Goki Porals. Dark Holes LOB First. Nope, just LOB Unlimited. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Exodia Necrosses. This is just like, I don't know, just some of the swag cards that I have. And I do have it in a little 8-pocket, little weird binder. This is Secret Rare in the name. You know, just misprints and just cards that I thought were really cool, really funky. Just awesome looking cards. That's pretty much it for that one.
What's the best tank in Overwatch?
Wrecking Ball, Area, Denied, and Sigma. The little psycho guy. This is all Ultimate Rares. Ultimate Rare is my favorite rarity. So yeah, this is what we got. So I got Water Dragons Ultimate Rare, another Commandant. I used to think it was Gravekeeper's Commandant. I'm pretty sure it's Commandant now. This was actually, I used this to win the very first locals I've ever attended. I play Little City, and Captain Gold is a critical part to Little City for the people that did not know. And it was like, bro, I was like hella shocked. I didn't win. I came in second. I lost to the guy that got second at Worlds with Black Wings, Vincent Paglia. And I still will never forgive this. I had a Cyber Valley in attack, and I went to attack for game, and he mirror forced me. I was like, if he has the mirror force, he has the mirror force. If he doesn't have the mirror force, I win. Attack, he mirror forces me. I'm like, all right, cool. It happens. And then another time, I royal oppression his Gaia Force of Earth. So like, he 2-0 scraped me, but I royal oppression his Gaia Force of Earth when I could have left it on the field. I should have left it on the field and brain control for game. So those mistakes like that and in critical moments, I don't forget. I mean, granted, I don't think I'll ever be in a situation like that again, but I try not to forget my mistakes so I don't make them again.
Okay.
More Ultimate Rares. So, yeah, you can see Ultimate Rare is easily my favorite rarity.
Easily, huh?
Easily my favorite rarity. And I got some swag in here, like, you know, the Ultimate Chaos, the Ultimate Stardust, you know, stuff like that. That just make you go, whoo. Like the SpongeBob meme, this is a scraped Star Eater. It's not Ghost Rare, not Ghost Ultimate.
Are you religious?
No, I'm not religious.
Okay. Not that way at all?
Yeah, I'm not gonna dwell in that. I'm not religious though. But yeah, these are some of my favorite cards. Guardian Order was one of my all-time favorite cards. And again, you're gonna hear a favorite a lot. Light and Darkness Dragon, one of my favorite cards. Hobby League stuff in here. Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer, and Winged Dragon of Ra. Oh, here's my MRL Surfer Knight. This one's all beat up though. So, there you have it. I always thought Reshuff of the Dark Being would be good. It never turned out to be good. This is an Exodia, the Forbidden one. And this one's kind of special to me because it is the DDS one. Yeah, it's Super Rare Deep Sea Diva. Just reminds me of the 300 credit I'll never get back. Dark Bride, Super, Raigeki, DB1, Ultra, Ultimate Rare Treeborns, more emergency teleports.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon? I like
Yes.
Alakazam, Scizor, Vaporeon.
I said favorite.
Man, look, we already know I don't play no
The other
favorites.
ones you like.
I don't play no favorites. If
What?
all of them were dying, I try to save them all.
Okay, what Pokemon do you like? What
Gotta save them all. Pokemon.
Do you know the theme song?
I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. Dun, dun, dun. To catch them is my very test. To train them is my cause. Dun, dun. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Dun, dun, dun. These signed cards are by Erica Schroeder. That is my Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, these are signed by Erica Schroeder. Guess you didn't know that's a voice actress for My Valentine, Akiza, Dark Magician Girl, and a couple of others. I think she did Kribo, which is weird because Kribo never had a voice. He was like that. She
That's
did that.
weird.
She's weird, but she's cool. Greg Abbey is obviously Yusei. Dragon Duelist Girl. I don't know why I have this. This is actually I do know why I have this. This was a friend's. He quit Yu-Gi-Oh! He gave me his card. He was like, hold on to that for me. And I don't know Dragon Duelist Girl. I don't, but I have it, I guess. That's a good friend of mine, Alex Wiener the Misdemeanor. And then it's just a whole bunch of Ghost Rares because I started to collect Ghost Rares maybe a little late.
I still love them.
Yeah, I like Ghost Rares. I think they're pretty cool. But yeah, that is, oh yeah. How could I forget? Some of the things we weren't able to find my deck boxes. I'll be able to B-roll those hopefully into the video. But this is Max Rarity, Light Sworn, Max Rarity BA, Max Rarity Spellbook, Max Rarity Shadalls, Max Rarity Merlanians, or Lanian Mermel, and Max Rarity Zodiac. I was actually really looking to get these from Ultimate Guard, but I guess they don't really make them anymore. I think there's some Ulti Tour Guides in here. Yeah, there's like a few Ulti Tour Guides. I love Ulti Tour Guide. I got like 6 of them. And then, Max Rarity, spellbooks and whatnot. But yeah, if I can B-roll them, I will. But just know that this isn't every little thing. I'll try to get that for Patreon or something like that. Or, if you guys are asking for a certain card, I like to play a game with my Discord. Is like you guys try to find a card that I don't have. Prize cards excluded because I've gotten rid of all my prize cards. Then, I'll show you the card and, it is what it is. Except for Super Rare Kanan the Mistress. I don't have that card. Ben already got me. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. And let's see if we can get as many likes as possible. I'll probably even do more collection videos. I'll catch you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen.